Okay, gentlemen, ladies, first thing we're going to do now is we already started making the website, the one page default responsive HTML5. We changed these three images. We changed this first image, second, and the third one, and we put this text in here. All right, and obviously this one's pertaining to my son, but this one could also be any theme that you want unique to your service or whatever your website's about. So there it is. All right, we changed these three images. Now I'm putting a logo in here. I'm going to just put my name, Dino Reese, in script as though it's a logo just like this, and maybe I'll put the D in blue and the R in blue, and everything else will be in white. So I'm going to minimize this. I'll take this away. Also, I'm opening up Photoshop. First thing I'm going to need is a favicon. A favicon, I know, is about this big. I'm opening up a favicon just so you could see the size of it. I'm sorry, we're not doing the favicon. We're doing the logo. File, open. Forgive me on that one. We'll go to the desktop. One page responsive, default. Go into images. And there's the favicon, which mixed me up. But we're doing this thing, the logo. We'll get to the favicon next. I want to do the logo because it's more fun, and I don't want to bore you at first. So for the logo, we're going to take this. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm actually going to leave this layer as is. I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to take it away, and I'm going to write in black first. I'm going to put Dino Reese. Dino Reese. Click it here, move it over to here, and I'll go to make the size a little bit bigger. First, let's choose a font. Let's scroll down. Choose a cool font. It doesn't really make a difference at this point just yet, but we'll do something nice. Why don't I said script. Alright, fine. I will go with something like this. Why not? I like the car theme. So we'll come over to this and we'll make it a little bit bigger. Edit, free transform, the text. And now we have Dino Reese. The reason I opened up the original layer, the original logo rather, is because the original logo, you can use your arrow tools as well. The original logo is the exact size that's tailor-made to fit within this section. Alright, now we'll minimize that. Let's finish designing it. So there's the name. I said that I wanted it written in white. We'll make it in white. The reason I'm doing it, there's how you make it in white. Photoshop I'm teaching separately. So anyone that's looking at this, there's two sides to the spectrum. There's graphic artists and there's web designers. If you want to do the web design part, just follow along with this. Anything you don't know in Photoshop, follow some of my earlier stuff within the curriculum to learn how to do the Photoshop additions and everything you need to know about computer graphics. So this part, the D, I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to just change this to, I like this blue. Okay, there you have it. So now the D is 1 and the R will make the Reese. For R, another blue. Okay, so there you have it. I'm now going to go to File, Save for Web. We're going to save it as a PNG file. Save. PNG means you don't see anything, any white background behind it. On the desktop, default one-page responsive, images. Logo is the only PNG within that folder, so it highlights only what's in there. Replace it, yes. Now, when I open up my website and I replace it, refresh it rather, there's my name as opposed to what's there. Now the reason that this is able to be pre-slugged right in there is because of this. I don't need this anymore. I'll minimize this. When we go into Brackets, which is the open source software for editing websites that we use, we're going to take the default one-page responsive and we're going to put it in here. Now, when I'm in my index, if I hit Control F, I know it was the logo because that's what I named the file. When I go to logo, as I go down, here it is. There's my logo. There's my name. And here is where it's scripted within the nav bar of the index link to go to this picture, which is alt tag for the logo. You should name, I'll teach you the alt tags later for SEO purposes and how they're relevant and stuff, but we're not going to get into that now. Right now you worry about putting the right images for the right sources within the right links. This class right here, this links it to the index.html right here. Href should be index.html. The href tag goes to the index. So that's why when I click on this logo, it takes me right to my index itself. Just glitching out a minute. Let it finish glitching. There it goes. Even if I'm down here, or if I'm on my blog, and I click this, it takes me, refreshes my page right to the beginning. If you look at it on a mobile, from a mobile perspective, your logo, you can hit the drop menu, it breaks it down for you. Your logo will always take you directly to the beginning page within this template. So that's how you edit the logo part. That was extremely painless, and try and keep the image within the same parameters of what is already there, because that fits perfectly, and it's that way for a reason. Okay, so we'll start with that, and next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a favicon, which is this thing right up here. This is called a favicon, and this basically, it could be the McDonald's Golden Arches, it could be a G for Google. This just gives you a little miniature logo with the information of the metadata, or the title page. Title of your page with the logo that pertains to it. That's next. For now, we know how to make a logo, and we know how to put it in its respectable place for your layout for this particular template. Alright? So that's where we're at for now, and have fun with it.